guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Indigo here. I hope you guys are having a great day, night, whatever time it is that you watch this video. We're just gonna go ahead and get to some messages. Yeah, I don't think I have much to say. I don't think I have any downloads. My brain has been on autopilot for like the last couple days. I'm just like, I'm open. Like, I'm open to that. Like, my mind is just open right now. So, let's see what energy we pick up with this open brain and mind. Let me get comfortable though. My chair like moves. It just swivels by itself. Expand. Sagittarius. Perception moon. Triple to more spirit. So we're just vibing. Do what you want. We're just vibing. Okay, spirit. Thanks. Thanks for the vibes. Let's see if we can get one more. Okay, heal came out. Healing has been the trending topic for a while now. Okay, and it always is, always will be, right? So I do want to read the gift and the challenge for Expand Sagittarius. Number 9. 9 could be significant to you right now. Somebody could also be into archery. Oh my god, I love archery. It's literally so fun. I'm pretty good at it. I remember when I was like in 5th grade, we went on a camping trip and we did archery, like who could shoot their bow like the furthest or whatever. And there were like these 3 boys in my class that played baseball, and I like looked up to them so much because they were so fucking good at their sport. Like, they're so good. And I just was never in like extracurricular activities. I think it's because my family couldn't afford them, but whatever the fuck the case was, I got to go on this trip for free, and I shot my arrow, and the boy who was always like first in his like baseball league or whatever, my fucking bow went right next to his bow, and I was like when we went to go get him, I was like, yeah, I fuck with this. Like, I like that. I like it. Yeah, it was fun. So, the challenge. Just because you see it doesn't mean you have to say it. Timing and pacing are everything. Be honest, not mean. Ask if what you're about to say is wise, kind, and necessary, as well as true. Watch out for the geographic cure, the belief that travel will solve problems, because wherever you go, there you are. Gift. Honor all your relationships. Sagittarius reminds us that our spiritual path is connected to all our relations. The 2-footed, 4-footed, many-legged, winged, scaled, and finned, and they are connected to us. Wow. So, yeah, your perspective. Moon with perception. It's about expanding your perception of something. Maybe you have always looked at something a certain way, and like, you know, not everything's the same for everybody. Like, there are people who fucking panhandle, who are literally millionaires and billionaires. There are people who panhandle who literally need to eat food. They don't have any food. There are people who panhandle to get drugs and pretend like they need food. Like, and then the person who's giving the money has the say in their perception on what it is. To some people it's just like, oh, this person needs help, they need money to eat, I'm just gonna give them the money. Or some people are like, oh, that person is just using people, or, you know, that people do this blah 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 for money, so I'm not gonna give them any. Like, it's all about the perception. And I feel like sometimes people have to understand that like your intuition will definitely help guide you when it comes to making certain choices, when it comes to doing certain things. I feel like the lipstick is messed up right there. But yeah, changing your perception, expanding your viewpoint. Like, not everything's gonna be the same for everybody, and if you keep thinking that way, you probably are gonna miss out on a lot of blessings. And that really just comes with the healing energy. I feel like it's time for a lot of people to heal, okay? Especially in the tarot community, like, you can tell, well, not just especially, but lately I've been noticing like a lot of people who interject their perception of something and how it speaks more to healed or unhealed aspects within themselves, and then some of the stuff that they say purely is just like knowledgeable, like, you know, information that, like, oh yeah, okay, that's a fact kind of thing. And then some things are feelings, but you can tell a difference between a healed person and a non-healed person, and like triggers and stuff. So as you expand your perception, you ultimately heal yourself. Like, if I looked at my life as just like as what the fuck it's been, I would not be here doing this right now. Like, that's the honest to God truth. So with that understanding throughout my entire life, even as a child, I would acknowledge my feeling, how something made me feel, and then my brain would go to a way to view it in a different perception that allowed me to not feel negatively about certain things. So, you know, like, you know, they're when you take disciplinary actions on kids, and, you know, maybe a kid doesn't get to go out to recess because they're misbehaving, the kid can either be like, all right, my perception of this is time is pretty short, so I don't get to go outside for recess this one day, but I'll be able to go outside for recess the next day. Fuck it. Still gonna act the same, still gonna be the same, didn't really learn a lesson. Or there's a kid who's like, that was the worst, I never want that to happen again, I'm gonna behave now, blah blah blah. Whatever the fuck. Perception. Alright. So let's pull tarot. I feel like a lot of people, I know for me, I am very like spur of the moment, like on a whim kind of thing. And sometimes I don't communicate to the best of my abilities, okay? So sometimes people will perceive what I'm saying in a different way, especially if they don't ask for clarity on what it is that I'm saying. Also, there are a lot of people who they like gifts, or I have a bundle of gifts, okay? So for me, following the timeline of things sometimes can be like hard for my brain because I see the future point. So to be like pretending like I don't know somebody, or like people that I've been friends with, like I knew that we had a friendship and that we were gonna be really close, and that, so I didn't really have like stages of giving myself to them. It was kind of just automatically. But of course there are certain things you don't see, but that comes the lessons and also your challenge to like heal and ascend and evolve certain perceptions that you have. Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely a lot of I feel like there's a lot of people using their eyes to look at stuff and not using their emotions, like their moon aspect, your intuition, okay? And I feel like some things, things that are special require you to use intuition. Like when I think about Scooter Braun and helping Justin Bieber reach fame, he believed in the kid and it worked out. Like, he believed in the kid, he's seen the bigger picture of something. I mean, let's all pray for Justin Bieber because he's definitely going through a lot, okay? Like, A lot. You know how when you can lose the best thing in your life and like know that you can never have it back. There are some people who have chose different routes, okay? But because they didn't know any better, they weren't being taught, you know? So it's like they don't know any better, but it's kind of really not like their fault. But at some point, it does become your fault because you have to wake up and take accountability. Because you know we all grow up and shit like that. But contracts, be careful what kind of contracts you get yourself into, especially when it comes to marriages. So we definitely got King of Wands and the Hierophant here. So there's a fire sign, somebody who's successful, entrepreneur. I'm hearing like you could be a musician. I feel like this person is expanding their perception when it comes to what they do for work. Like different ways to do what they do. Because you know, you can find people who are stars already, or you can go and pick somebody out and turn them into a star, okay? So this could be somebody who is looking for like more underground talent, like people who like, I hear somebody saying like, I see something in you. They're like, hear me out. Like while you're having dinner and they're like fixing their napkin, like, hear me out. Like, let me pat my face real quick and then fold my napkin up for suspense. That's funny. Somebody's perception is changing. This could be involving spirituality. Somebody's perception of spirituality is changing. I heard that you made somebody a believer. Okay? Something that you said has helped somebody heal something within themselves, or help bring them to awareness of something that they need to heal within themselves, okay? This could also be somebody just expanding their perception on religion and what it truly is, now that they are more aware of things in their life. Maybe they're just, this is like they grew up in a certain type of religion, they grew up thinking a certain type of way or believing in a certain type of thing, and like they just kind of went by that their whole entire life, but now they're like, what? Spirituality? Like what? Aliens and deities? What is going on over here? Because I definitely seen that, and that's not in the Bible. So I feel like somebody is just expanding. There's a Knight of Pentacles, so like a slow, well thought out offer, I feel like comes after somebody heals something within themselves. Okay, so maybe somebody viewed you to be a certain type of way, but they didn't have all the information that they needed to even come up with a fucking idea of who you are. Right? And maybe they realized that, and maybe that was something internally within themselves that they had to heal. The fact that they're hyper aware to certain people's behaviors because it triggers them into reminding them of certain situations, things, places, or people that didn't work out in the past. So they had like this fucking sheet of paper that's like, okay, this means this is this, that's this, and it's like, you probably have all those things on the paper, but it literally means something completely fucking different. And if they didn't heal within themselves, they would never been able to see that part of you, which is also what I think is cool, because it's like this offer from this Knight of Pentacles is like very well thought out in the manner of this person has studied you to get to know who you are more, which I still I think requires questions, but I think they're on the right path now. Listening with an open mind, okay? Listening to understand and not just respond. So the Knight of Wands just came out with the Wheel of Fortune. So, fast movement, fast, passionate movement. I see somebody like driving and like singing, like really loud. Somebody can know how to sing or just realize that they, like, yeah, my voice sounds good. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Wands. Somebody's coming into, this is a karmic event. The Nine of Swords. Can we clarify the Nine of Swords? The Page of Swords. Communication, intellectual. Yeah, that's what needed to be healed. How you communicate, how you intellectually communicate, or how you understand information. Why would you be, oh, that's what it was. So the Nine of Swords came out over the heal card. Yeah, so somebody needed to heal something and go over something. Maybe whatever this was put this person like back in a kind of page energy of just, I don't know, being more open with how they think. So I feel like this is just making you more funny. But the Knight of Wands over the King of Wands. I feel like somebody is going through this evolution within themselves very rapidly. But it's like also sparking this new lease for life. Seven of Cups. So there's choices here. Choices that you've already made. Maybe if the choice was to be in the Four of Pentacles, to just kind of hold on to what you have and move forward. The Emperor. Yeah, this is the shit. The King of Wands is evolving, becoming the Emperor. Like knowing when to be selfish. I heard knowing when enough is enough. Also, somebody's idea of marriage has changed. I don't know, that was random. You could also be keeping your funds in a marriage. If you were in a marriage that you just got out of. This is interesting. What is the Four of Pentacles? The Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, the Ten of Pentacles. So, yeah, taking something from somewhere else and going somewhere else to start over with it. Seven of Cups. So you were blind to something. Yeah, you were keeping yourself blind to something. You couldn't see something fully. But it was because you were stuck somewhere. But I feel like you allowed your relationship with the divine to get you unstuck from a situation, to help move you forward. Also, right, this is the evolution of your career, of your entrepreneurial business as well. Because you went from the King of Wands to the Emperor. So it's like as you healed something in yourself, it also progressed and helped you expand your business, which is why you're in the Ten of Pentacles. So maybe you were working a lot in terms of like being in the like maybe you had to be at your establishment a lot. Okay. Yeah, you have to be at your establishment a lot to work on stuff. But it's like, of course, once you get to the Emperor, you can just hire people to be there, which will give you time to go on this new journey to heal. Page of Swords is definitely on a new journey. Somewhere they don't know where the fuck they are, but they're just gonna go about it. The Queen of Swords and the Five of Cups. I feel like somebody is in regret of losing you, in despair of losing you, or just maybe the way that you went about communicating something caused you to lose something or miss out on something because you weren't open to the idea of seeing something in a different person's perspective. But the Ten of Cups is here with the Ten of Pentacles. So 2 could be significant. 4, there's a lot of 2s. A lot of 2s. You'd be seeing 2, 2, 2 a lot. Yeah, you're getting justice and balance in the situation. So if you definitely, this was like a divorce or some shit, you're getting justice in this. You're gonna be able to move forward from it. Or if this is just with your business, I feel like you're going to be able to have time off to heal with this new balance that's being restored to your life because of something that you healed within yourself. You could also be getting into, there's a High Priest and the Lovers. This is definitely turned into a love situation quite fast. Or somebody could have cut you off and you could be sad about it. Maybe you feel left out in the cold by somebody, or you feel like somebody's gonna leave you on the cold. Like maybe it took you too long to get something. There's a Queen of Pentacles here as well, but I feel like if this person is like a Queen of Pentacles, then the nurturing, loving, understanding, which is something that I feel like you needed, which I feel like is something this person has been to you, which is why you're considering going to speak to this person. Because the 6 of Swords and the Queen of Swords and the 5 of Cups, you could just be going to have a conversation with somebody, maybe to expose yourself and how you viewed something and why something was the way that it was. Yeah, the High Priestess, the Lovers, and the 4 of Wands. So you are aware of, yeah, I'm taking that to somebody. So you're taking it. Good luck. I mean, this seems to be a good situation. There's a lot of healing energy here. There's a lot of balance. Something is hidden. The thing that's hidden is that you're ready to start over, or it's time for you to start over. There could be conflict because people don't want you to work with somebody or come together with somebody on something because other people are still operating out of an unhealed version of themselves, but you're aware of that, so it's like you're listening to what they're saying, but you're not allowing it to dictate your choice and moving forward with something. So that's the message I got for y'all today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for subscribing and liking my videos. And yeah, until next time, guys, I will see you later. I think I'm gonna do another video because fuck it, I've been gone for 2 days. Let's do it. Let's go.